On a regular day in July 2020, a cop pulled over a vehicle speeding on the highway. But what started just as any other traffic stop would uncover something absolutely terrifying.
Sarge, there's a dead body in the trunk.
A Chevrolet Camaro was going almost 50 miles an hour over the speed limit on a Louisiana highway. And when the cops stopped the car, it turned out Michael didn't even have a driver's license.
Do you have your driver's license?
No, sir.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir.
Driving without a valid license can result in 6 months in jail and a maximum fine of $500. Not to mention the fines from the speeding ticket. But the 18-year-old boy is about to face much more serious problems than that.
Is there any weed in the car, man? Don't stop. Step here. Is there any weed in the car? Yes or no?
It's just a doobie in the ashtray, like.
Okay.
Other than that, there's
anything else?
Dizzy.
When did you puff last? Be honest.
The cop is trying to get Michael on more than just a DUI charge. Besides the violations committed, the cop noticed how the car stinks of weed, which tells him that there may be something more to this traffic stop than just a kid driving too fast, especially after Michael starts to act nervously suspicious.
All right, where are you headed right now?
I was headed back home.
Where's home? What's your address? No, stop. Come here. Where do you live? It's easy. It's easy to answer this. Where do you live? You don't know how to drive to your house?
I was coming from there, how I got lost.
Can I take a look in your car? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Michael barely answers as the cop asks to search the vehicle for any other drugs. The cop is literally only searching for drugs, but he has no idea what he's about to find. Upon a closer look of the vehicle, the cop discovered multiple bullet holes across the left side of the car. It's becoming clear to the cop that something is not right.
When did all this happen? When did all that happen?
That happened.
When?
My brother, he said it.
How long ago?
Like
days?
Yeah, it was like.
Okay, come back. Just leave this here. Come back here. Just stay right here in front of my car. Hey, it's Jesse again. I'm sorry to bother you. I got this car speeding 73 and a 55. It's a black and orange Camaro. And it's got like 3 bullet holes in the left side of it.
A background check of the vehicle proves that Michael is lying. His address is registered somewhere completely different to where he's saying, and the car belongs to someone else.
Monroe?
Yes.
Richwood?
Yes.
You don't live in Winsboro.
Yes.
Why would you try to bluff me on that? Why would you lie to me on that? Because I already knew that before this guy said something. What's up? Talk to me. You better stop lying to me right now or you're going to be in jail.
I'm just going to my sister's house.
To your sister's? That's the last freaking lie you better tell me.
The cop is starting to lose patience, but then, all of a sudden, something very weird happens. A completely random guy pulls up at the scene claiming that his family is looking for him.
His family in Monroe is looking for him. They sought me out here.
Okay, all right. Well, I got somebody pulling up behind me, Scooter. What do you mean they were looking for him?
They looking for him. The car missing. Hey.
Okay, give me the phone. Hey, man, he's not giving that name, though. He's giving another name.
The whole situation is getting immensely confusing, and the cop is determined to get to the bottom of it.
There's a kid that's been reported missing, and that they took the car from Monroe, and he lied to me about his his address. I need to know if this car has been reported missing, stolen.
Now, on top of all that, the cop is told over the radio that there's a missing person reported.
What I'm being told is that the boy who gave him permission to use the car is missing. So he's lying his ass off. We go looking for the person who owns the car, find out that the son of the owner of the car is missing, and now we got bullet holes all in the car.
It turns out the missing person is Michael Robinson, the brother of the boy at the scene and the man who gave him permission to be driving the stolen car today. It remains unclear who actually owns the vehicle. However, now that backup has arrived, the cops decide to examine the car one more time.
Like, this looks close. Like bam, 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 bam. Yeah. In the boy.
All these questions would be answered at once in the most horrifying possible way.
I'm gonna do the obvious thing I want to do. Hey. Put your hands up. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You have a right to an attorney. Have one present during any questioning. At any time you choose not to make any statements or answer any questions. You understand? If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you by the court. Do you understand?
The cops open the trunk and find the body of Michael Robinson.
26 is 125-03057, 125-0357. Okay, so I'm not. We blocked in front of the car and behind the car. We've shut the trunk. I have Franklin Parish Sheriff's Office with me. We're at 82. Okay, we're done. All right, I get the guy out. He's super nervous. He lies to me about his address. He's got no driver's license. He says he's going to his house in Winsboro. Well, I find out he lives in Richwood. I pop the trunk. Sorry, there's a dead body in the trunk. Okay, so I'm not. We blocked in front of the car and behind the car. We've shut the trunk. I have Franklin Parish Sheriff's Office with me. We're at 82. Okay, we're done.
It turns out Michael Robinson wasn't related to the 18-year-old boy who committed multiple crimes. Apparently, he was just a victim of an armed robbery Michael was part of earlier.
Who is that?
That's him.
Who is who?
That's Mike.
That's Mike. How did Mike get there? Tell me.
It wasn't me, man. It was.
Okay.
I just hit him, bro. I did.
You just hit him?
That's it.
Michael shot Robinson multiple times with a handgun before loading him into his trunk and driving him away to Winsboro to dump the body. Thankfully, the cops casually intervened and cracked the case in a matter of minutes. Michael Mitchell is being charged for speeding, DUI, driving without a license, the armed robbery, and worst of all, the second-degree murder of Michael Robinson.
And I was scared. I didn't know what to do. So I turned around, I shot him. And I didn't stop shooting till the bullets ran out.
Hey, this is right.
Michael is currently awaiting his trial. Is expected to be sentenced to life behind bars.